You ever wonder where people get those awesome head sculpts from? They're often chopped up statues that other people do. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to get those, how to modify them and make them fit your 112 collection. In addition, I'll be showing you how I paint them to look realistic. Also, make sure to stick to the end for instructions on how I'll be giving away this head sculpt so you could be a lucky winner. All right, let's get started. First, we learn to navigate a program of your choosing. Personally, I use ZBrush. It's a paid subscription, but there's other alternatives like Blender and Mesh Mixer, which are free. Okay, I'm gonna get technical and hella nerdy. It shouldn't be too complicated. All you're looking for in whichever one of these programs is the import STL option or import tab, any of those. Then when you import it and you have the actual file, you can get these heads or busts from 3D Wicked. I'll leave his Patreon link in the bio. I think it's like 10 bucks and you get access to like everything. So that's a pretty good deal. And he does crazy. I think it's a team of people that do crazy work, dude. Once you have access to that, basically you want to look for any type of Boolean or subtraction option, where basically you take a shape, you insert it, and then you're subtracting from the actual model. Either it's gonna be creating a new model or just a model that you already have. It's like that and it gets subtracted. Kind of like here in Mesh Mixer. But yeah, it's a lot of navigating and getting used to the program. So I recommend you play around with it, be patient with it. And then once you get into Cheeto Box, you just scale it down to size. What I do is I grab a caliper and I just measure it in physical, and then I input those numbers into Cheeto Box and then print it out. Yeah, so the one big advantage that you have is you can actually modify these and get any look you want. You can add, take away, and do various versions of the same sculpt, as you can see here. My favorite being the Kill Crew version, just because it's a 2-part piece and it's a different look for Punisher, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and start painting it. So Sideshows did a pretty good video where they show you how to paint realistic skin tones. I'm just basically following their steps where we do different washes: red, blue, and yellow. Those are the main 3 that I'll be using. The idea that you want is that your skin is not one flat layer. It's different. Look at your hand. It has different layers: blue, yellow, red. It's got little veins and all that stuff. So you're emulating that by staining the vanilla resin. So when you lay the skin color on top of it, it's not gonna be an even underlayer. It's gonna be blue on the right, yellow on the chin, you know, kind of like real skin, because skin is not even. Yeah, it looks all messy, but think about it like this just being the base. And then when you lay the medium tone for the skin color, then it's gonna look a little bit more even. But yeah, just follow the process, you know, do as I say. And then, you know, you'll mess up, but that's fine. Eventually you'll get what you want. But yeah, right now we're gonna be using this. I've been using this skin color for all my skin paint jobs, and it works. It works really well. I mix it in with a little bit of white to give those different values. But yeah, this one is the one I use. I think, look, a lot of people, I posted this on my Instagram. Follow my Instagram if you're not following me. And it looks like he's taking a dump. And if I'm honest with you, it kind of does. But that's a Punisher, man. I don't know what to tell you. He's not supposed to be, well, he can be good looking, but rather him not be good looking. I wanted him to look all messed up, because, you know, he's not a guy that's having a good time, if you know what I mean. So I want to talk to you guys about something while I clean my airbrush. Everybody's been asking for an invincible custom. I will not do an invincible custom. Why? Because I kind of don't really care for the character, you know? It's not on my to-do list for customs. I'd rather do other characters like the Max or Spawn or Savage Dragon, you know, rather than Invincible. Plus, everybody's doing it right now, so, you know, why do something that everybody else is doing? Might as well wait and do it later. And a message to all of those people that are doing customs, Invincible customs. Some of them are good. Most of them, Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy. My tip would be, dude, just take it slow, dude. Don't do like, I don't know, it's because I see a lot of people doing a lot of mistakes with those figures, and they're using really expensive figures like the Mayfix, Nightwing, or the Daredevil as well. So my recommendation is use cheaper figures, learn the process, and take it slow, because a lot of them have paint rub, a lot of them has really splotchy like paint, and, you know, just be patient with it, dude. Learn the process. If you want to make it look good, if you want to make it look bad, keep on doing what you're doing, okay?
One really good custom that I saw is, of course, Decent Customs. He used cloth goods. That's a perfect example of actually learning how to do it and getting a really good result, you know? And I know it's a lot of kids, but still, don't use super expensive figures to do it, man. Use something cheap, learn the process, and then get it right, you know? Trial and error. Because there's been situations where I knew I wasn't ready for a custom, and I went and did other things so I can learn the process, you know? And then when I got back to it, I did it semi-good. I won't say I'm perfect, because I'm not. I mess up every day, but still, you know, take an effort to do it right. I know there isn't any good official Invincible figures other than the Diamond Select, but still, dude, you know, just if you want it to last and make it look good, you gotta be patient with it, dog. The idea is I lay it down and then I add white and then just lighten and lighten and lighten. The first round is gotta look like a Mexican that stood in the sun for too long. After, you want to go for like a light skinned white Mexican. When you spray, you want to be in a direction. So it's always directional lighting from the top, so you create those values. And this is just a mix of the skin wash from Vallejo and just adding white. I thought about this while painting the miniatures. So basically, I'm not whiting it anymore. It's just the color that's the highest value within the airbrush, and just going in and dabbing away in the high points, you know, nose, eyebrows, you know, all that stuff, just because it's already watered down and it's a little bit more concentrated than within the airbrush because it's sprayed out, and just gives it that chef's kiss, you know, to the elevated area. I learned a lot when it came to the highlights thanks to this. Because, I mean, the directional light is coming from over here. The highest point will be that. I kind of wanted to go with that when it came to this one here. Alright, in this next part, I'm going to go ahead and do the 5 o'clock shadow. While working that, let's hear a word from our sponsor today. I don't know if you knew this, but do you know I have an Etsy as well? In the Etsy shop, what you'll find is painted sculpts of the work that I'm currently doing. Hulk, Spider-Man, Winter Soldier, all those characters are going to be available through there. I'm going to have painted and unpainted, so you choose which one you want, and I'll try to send it out as soon as possible. So now I got these available on my Etsy. It's basically a gargoyle. You put the figure in top of the head, make it look cool. I recommend you dry brush it gray. They're going to be available in black and white, so just get them if you want them. So thank you guys. Now back to the video. Here's what's honest too. Okay, if you're customizing and you want to get into customizing, you can't expect your first couple paint jobs to be any good. Anything you do new, you're not gonna be good at it. You gotta learn. But I feel like the more you mess up in something like this, the better you get at getting good at it. Don't go based on the positive comments, because sometimes the positive comments have a lower expectation of what you could do. All right, if people are telling you it's good, you're gonna stay at being good. But if you criticize yourself, if you're your worst hater from good, you're gonna become exceptional. Okay, and I feel like it's that constructive criticism that you give yourself. You can only hold yourself accountable, dude. You can't have other people hold you accountable. So you gotta recognize, okay, what can I do better? Okay, the eyeballs, the skin tone, okay, I got paint rub here, how can I fix that? It's just, there's a lot of variables, you know, and really ask yourself, is this the best I can do? And the worse you are in yourself, the better you're at your work. I don't know how to explain it. You gotta give yourself hell in a way. You gotta really push yourself, and you really gotta ask yourself, how badly do you want it? If you made it this far into the video, comment a salute emoji, and just as reference to what I'm talking about, here's a picture of a custom head I did from 2021 in my most recent work. So as you know, I got a lot of head sculpts, so I'm gonna need a lot of figures. I got this Punisher, I got this one as well, but I feel like I need another one. Just a basic look, shirts, cargo pants, you know. So let's go ahead and customize this one real quick. So yeah, I want to go for like a really like generic look. So I got some boots here, and I also have this harness I want to take off and put on this one. Most likely have to heat it up, and then I just got this, so it's pretty cool. And just so you know, this is a GW Toys body, which is pretty buff, as you can tell. I was looking for that, thanks to Miguel, because he like put it all together for me. I'll be honest with you, I don't know where he got the shirt nor the pants, but you can most likely find everything when it comes to 1/12 scale clothes on eBay. Okay, and then, ooh, okay, cool. So we have this harness type of deal. Yeah, so you can use the GI Joes for like really good fodder for like the belts and stuff like that. It's just, I know these like Mescal style figures tend to be a little bit thicker. Like, wait, hopefully I can stretch it out to the point where it doesn't break. Okay, so part of the reason why I want to put straps on this one, I feel like it's a little bit too loose from like the waist and stuff like that. So when I put the straps on top, it's gonna tighten everything up. So I think this might be a tight fit, but if I get it, it's gonna look sick. Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks, oh yeah, we want that. Okay, so I'm kind of having issues with the adhesion for the boots. So here I got the boots on, but I want them to stay on. I want them to have a tight fit. I'm thinking maybe. I tried the hot glue method, it didn't work. I tried using these, they work, but I want them a little bit more resistant. I'm thinking if maybe I can fill these in with... So basically I scrapped all of that. I wasn't getting the results I wanted, so I just used the original leg and then grabbed the boots and put them on, and now I'm just gonna paint them black. And then I put a boot cuff on top of it so it looks all like one piece. So okay, now that we have that all together, let me go ahead and show you the end result. Here, let's take this away. So this is my first paint job and this is my second paint job. Let me know which one you like better. I think I like this one better just because the 5 o'clock shadow is more noticeable, plus the eyeballs. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, you can get these on my Etsy. They'll be available, link in bio. I'll try to paint them to my best of my ability, my realistic ability. Yeah, I think my favorite overall is gonna be the middle one, the Kill Crew version, just because I can place him with a little bit more fantasy characters like Thor, or maybe like an orc, or even like Abomination, Venom, because he's meant to be fighting stuff like that, you know. So here he is next to a Mayfix Daredevil. He scales pretty good. Here he is next to a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. These ones are the ones that go with this version perfectly. Yeah, I don't have Odin or any other character like that. I don't have any Ice Giants either, which would go perfectly with this figure, honestly. A couple like Ice Giants. Huh. Maybe that should be a custom I should do in the future. So these are meant to be Hulks, but I put a couple truzas on them just to make them look different, you know, because they're Hulk customs, but I just changed them up. But yeah. Alright, here he is in my collection. I didn't put it next to any of my other customs because I want to do its own shelf for these customs. So I want to make it customs only. Anyway, it's giveaway time. It's 14,000 of you guys, so I just want to say thank you. And let's do this. I'll give away a head sculpt painted for free for the Punisher. I'll give you guys a gargoyle and a cross base, all on me. One lucky winner takes it. You gotta make sure you follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. If you follow me on those three, you'll be eligible to do it. And comment here, send me the package. Yeah, comment that. I forgot to mention, I'll announce the winner in 2 weeks. I'll just let the comments pile up and then I'll choose a winner. Anyway, yeah, dude, I'm pretty happy with the custom. It's pretty cool. It's pretty simple, nice. I want to give you a sneak peek. I'm still working on the Abomination. I haven't canceled that one, but I got this project in the working because that one is going to take a little bit longer. So I want to give you guys, you know, content still. So give me 1 second. Let me know what you think of the custom. Let me know if you're going to try it yourself. If you want anything on screen, it's on my Etsy. Thank you. Bye.